For eons, the sun has been our silent companion, lighting our days, warming our world, and driving the very forces of life. It has been a constant presence in the sky, casting its rays on everything it touches, from the deepest oceans to the tallest mountains, from the vast forests to the city streets where we live. Yet, even though it has given us so much, we have only just begun to explore the true potential of the sun's energy. Could we harness this celestial furnace to power our world in the way it has powered life for billions of years? The sun is a powerful force, its energy nearly incomprehensible. It generates more energy in 1 second than humanity has used throughout its entire existence. And this energy is sent across the void of space, constantly reaching Earth in the form of light and heat every single day. Yet, even as it bathes us with this boundless power, we remain only partial stewards of its potential. The question remains, can we truly capture, store, and use the immense energy the sun offers us? At the heart of the sun's power is the nuclear fusion taking place within its core. Every second, the sun converts over 4 million tons of matter into energy, a process that generates vast amounts of light and heat. This radiant energy, as it escapes the sun's surface, travels through space to reach Earth, an immense and consistent flow of energy. But the question is, how do we capture this energy, and more importantly, how do we convert it into something useful? The answer lies in technology we've developed over the past century: solar panels. These unassuming panels, often seen blanketing rooftops or spanning vast fields, are our windows into harnessing the sun's power. Through the photovoltaic effect, sunlight strikes the panels, exciting electrons in a semiconductor material, creating an electric current. This energy flows into our homes, our cities, our businesses. But it's more than just a scientific breakthrough. It's a glimpse into a future where our power sources are as clean and abundant as the sun itself. For centuries, we have harnessed the power of the wind, the tides, and the earth beneath us. But in recent decades, we have seen a remarkable shift in our energy landscape. Solar power has risen to the forefront of the renewable energy revolution. What was once an experimental energy source, limited to small-scale installations, is now a key player in the global effort to combat climate change. Every day, solar farms are growing larger, covering miles of land with rows of photovoltaic panels. These solar farms are capable of generating enough energy to power entire cities, reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and curbing harmful emissions. They stand as monuments to what we can achieve when we turn to the sun for our energy needs. And yet, even as solar power expands, there remains so much more to be done. The journey has just begun. Solar energy is now cheaper than ever before, but the scale needed to meet global demand requires innovation, investment, and vision. But as with any great ambition, harnessing the power of the sun is not without its hurdles. Solar power is, by nature, intermittent. The sun doesn't shine constantly, and for much of the world, its light is obscured by clouds, storms, or even the long nights of winter. In these moments, solar power falters, leaving us without a reliable source of energy unless we can store it. The challenge of storage is one of the greatest obstacles we face. How do we capture the abundant energy generated during the day to be used when the sun is no longer visible in the sky? Right now, our solutions rely on batteries, sometimes large-scale, grid-connected storage systems that can hold the energy for later use. But these storage systems are far from perfect. They're expensive, inefficient, and limited in their capacity. Scientists and engineers are working tirelessly to find better ways to store solar energy, whether through advanced batteries, thermal storage systems, or even innovations like using solar power to create hydrogen, which can be stored and used as fuel. Until we find a way to store solar energy on a massive scale, the full potential of solar power will remain out of reach. Even with its challenges, the future of solar energy is incredibly bright. Across the globe, solar power is already transforming the way we think about energy. What once seemed like a far-off dream, a world powered by the sun, is quickly becoming a reality. As solar panels become more efficient and cheaper, they're being deployed on an ever larger scale. Solar-powered cities are emerging, where homes, transportation, and even entire industries are fueled by sunlight. Innovations are making solar energy not just more accessible, but more practical. In the not-so-distant future, it's possible that nearly every building, every car, and even entire industries will rely on solar power to fuel their daily operations. Perhaps the most exciting breakthrough on the horizon lies in space. Solar power satellites, which capture energy in space, where sunlight is constant and unfiltered, could one day beam power down to Earth in the form of microwaves, providing us with an unbroken, reliable source of energy. This futuristic concept might sound like science fiction, but engineers are already working on it. If realized, it could forever change how we generate and consume energy. Solar power is not just about electricity. It represents a vision for a sustainable future, a future where energy production and consumption no longer harm the planet. Solar energy can help us reduce our reliance on fossil fuels, lower carbon emissions, and slow the pace of climate change. Communities are already beginning to take advantage of solar power. Homes equipped with rooftop solar panels can generate their own electricity, cutting costs and reducing their environmental footprint. Electric vehicles, charged by solar energy, are becoming a more common sight on the roads. Together, these technologies are creating a cleaner, greener world. This is the promise of solar power, not just a new energy source, but a shift toward a new way of living. A way of living that honors our planet, that reduces the harm we cause to the Earth, and that lays the groundwork for a more sustainable and equitable future for generations to come. The world is waking up to the power of the sun. Governments, businesses, and individuals alike are taking action to bring solar energy to the forefront of the global energy conversation. With international agreements like the Paris Climate Accord, the world is more committed than ever to reducing our dependence on fossil fuels and investing in renewable energy. Countries around the world are setting ambitious targets for solar energy. From China to the United States, from the Middle East to Sub-Saharan Africa, the push for solar power is intensifying. This global movement is not just about energy. It's about creating a cleaner, more sustainable future for everyone. The sun, in all its brilliance, has been a constant companion to life on Earth. And now, it holds the key to a future where energy is limitless, clean, and abundant. As we learn to harness the sun's power, we are not just changing how we generate electricity. We are changing the very way we interact with our planet and its resources. The future of solar energy is one of opportunity, innovation, and transformation. The question is not if we can harness the power of the sun, but when. The answer to that question is in our hands, and it will shape the future of our world for generations to come.